the all strategies of marketing, targeting has already been discussed. I will discuss some of the specialization in that. One is the single segment concentration. In this type of strategy of marketing, what the marketers do, they study all the segments, then they find out one segment which is most profitable to us, in which they find there is more growth. For example, I would like to suggest the example of Bentley. Bentley is famous for luxury and style. All the versions, all the launches of the Bentley you will find are only concentrated for that particular segment, like upper middle class. Here I will take the example of the Porsche. Porsche is famous for its sports sedan. Whenever you find any launch for Porsche, it is in the mindset that it is having to be sportable, and it is also concentrating for the upper middle class. Here in the green, I am saying that this is okay for me to marketing this segment, and red, this is are not okay for me. These are M1, M2, M3, three different markets, P1, P2, P3, they are the products. So my all products from Bentley are only for that particular segment in that market itself. Next slide please. And whenever we do a single segment concentration, then one thing is that marketers get a strong knowledge of that segment, they have a strong presence in that market, but there are some disadvantages to that. For example, you are concentrated only on one segment, and if the competitor comes in that segment, then definitely your market share will fall down because you have no other segment to cope with it. And other is the technology becomes obsolete. For this, I will take the example of the Polaroid. Polaroid is a company of, it started in 1974, and in 1978, it has a turnover of 4 billion crores. Now you can imagine. It has a workforce of 21,000 employees, and now this company got bankrupt, now nowhere in picture, and in 2008 they have shut down all their plants. Reason behind this Polaroid is an instant camera. You just click an image, you will get the picture, printed picture from the below. But when the digital technology came in around 1980s, then Nikon came in the picture, Canon came in the picture, this company fall off. The reason behind this company doesn't invest anything on the research. They did research only in their segment. They improved this camera only, but they have no idea what the technology is coming down the line 20 years. Other is the selective specialization. In the selective specialization, the marketer selects segments, one more or than two, which looks more attractive to them. For example, the Procter & Gamble want to launch a product that is 3D widespread. Then they find out that whom they should market it, whom they should target it. So they found out that the young ladies which are going to be bride in some years, and they are most concerned about their brighter teeth, whiter teeth. So they find out only two segments after dividing the people on the basis of gender and age, and target only these two segments.
The wedding was just days away, but my smile just wasn't white enough. Now what?
New Crest 3D White Professional Effects White Strips. It's professional level whitening. Start seeing results in 3 days. Click to buy Crest 3D White Professional Effects White Strips.
And you can see in the very first line itself, they target the same segment by saying that marriage is just a few days away and my smile is not still getting bright. And now comes the product specialization. In the product specialization, the company has a product, let it be P2, and they want it to market it in the segments M1, M2 and M3. So what the company do, they make a different variations in that product for different purposes. For example, if I take the example of the Labex. Labex is a company which produces the microscopes for universities, for industrial purposes, and for government offices, government departments like weather forecasting and all. So they make the slight changes in that microscope and then marketing it to all. Another example, I will take the Cox and Kings. As we all know that the Cox and Kings is famous as the international tour planner. Here, product specialization means that they have a offer, they have a plan, they have a package. If anyone is want to go to Malaysia, so then they have the same product for everyone. If one is going for honeymoon, if one is going for a business trip, if one is going with a family, the product is same. They only make a slight changes in that to market it in the different markets. The product is same. For example, they will add one exotic event in that. Let's see the commercial of Cox and Kings. example is of Nokia and Nokia. I want to mention in Nokia and Nokia, Nokia is launching a same phone with the same technology, with the same features, with a different name in Finland and with a different name in India. That is just making a name change and marketing it in the different markets. Next slide please. Market specialization. In the market specialization means that suppose there is a market of babies, infant baby, then Johnson & Johnson has reached to that level, then they have products in all categories for that particular market. Johnson & Johnson has Johnson baby shampoo, baby hair oil, and baby earbuds, everything they are having. By having a market specialization, the firm gains a strong reputation, a strong trust, a strong confidence in all the consumer of that particular market, that whenever they launch a new product, it automatically is taken by the customer in a positive way. Next slide please.
Wala nang mas mahalaga pa kay baby. Kaya kahit patak lang, kahit haplos lang, dapat masubok ko muna. Johnson's Baby. Nasubok ko, nasubok ng mami ko, ng marami pang mami. Clinically proven mildness na napatunayan ng mga doktor. Johnson's Baby. Tested by doctors, trusted by mothers.
In this ad, you have seen what they have shown. Earlier, when the mother is taking her baby to a bath, she tested the water like that. She tested the towel whether it is okay or not. But when it comes to using a Johnson & Johnson product, she feels happy and she use it on the baby without any concern, because she believes that it has a reputation. There is no harm. There is no need to test it. And other examples of market specialization, I can take the example of the HUL. HUL is having their products for a particular market, and here I am taking a small segment of the screen. For example, they have a Fair and Lovely. Fair and Lovely for men's is there. Fair and Lovely for women's is there. They have a Ponds for winter season. For a dry skin, they have a Vaseline, and they have a ring also. Full market coverage. Full market coverage can be done only by those companies which are big enough. Full market coverage strategy can't be done by the companies which are small enough. The reason behind that, they don't have so much resources to put their products everywhere. That's why this strategy is followed by those companies which are big enough. For example, if I take the example of the Microsoft. Microsoft is now the leader in the world in all the front-end softwares. And here I will cite the example by taking only one software, that is MS Office. Now MS Office is used by 99% corporates in the world. All government offices, mainly all government offices in the world use it, all universities, all students use it, only one product, and they are putting it everywhere in the full market by putting a different versions of that. MS Office 2003, 2007, 2010, and in that they are giving us a starter and all that. Other example is of Coke, which is already discussed, that they have a different versions in that, covering the full market, like Fanta, Coke Diet, Coca-Cola, and if you are not ready to take anything which is aerated, then there will be mineral water from you also with the same brand. Other example is of the Mother Care. This Mother Care is a retail chain which is having all the products for a mother and a baby from the time the mother conceives a baby till the time the baby becomes up to the age of 10. This means not a baby, a 10-year-old boy. They are having all the products. This is a retail chain concerning only for the babies. And they are having the products, you can see everywhere, toys and everything they are having. And this Mother Care is having a center in Dubai also. You can see if you go to the mall, there is a Mother Care. And in Europe, in USA it is there. And for mothers they are having all these things, you can see. And for babies also they are having all these things. And this is all which we want to explain on me as a market targeting. Thank you. Any questions please?
I have a question. You guys